Hello my darlings, hope you're doing very well. In today's video I'm doing another Tattoo Enthusiast reacts to Am I the Arsehole? This is a popular thing on Reddit where people write posts about whether they are an arsehole or not, and then people will comment below the post saying yes you are an arsehole, no you're not an arsehole, maybe a little bit you're an arsehole, and they'll try and give advice and stuff like that. I've already done one part of this, so if you haven't seen that then check that out first. Or you can watch this one. There's no logic behind this. You could watch either one first. I don't know. It's your life. You do what you want. But yeah, I thought I'd do a second part because I had a lot of fun reading the post and talking about them and what have you. So I thought, let's just do another one. So the first one is, am I the arsehole for not disclosing my tattoo to my employer? Oh, my first reaction is no, because, you know, it's on your body. And if it's like hidden or if it's not offensive or whatever, I don't know, depends what it is. Let's carry on reading. I'm a nanny by profession. When I applied for this position, the ad said no tattoos. Oh, okay. I don't know. That's weird to me. But okay, we'll carry on reading. Now, I did take this as no visible tattoos, as I have worked in places pre-nanny with a policy and it's been the same thing. I have a tattoo on my upper thigh that is not visible unless I'm naked, wearing short shorts or a swimsuit. Okay, fair enough. It's hidden, like she said, unless she's like pretty much naked or wearing very, very short clothing, you're not going to see it. So I personally would still apply for the job. Therefore, I did not think to disclose it when I went for the interview because it wasn't necessary. I wear sundresses, board shorts, jeans or leggings with a long t-shirt when I'm a nanny, so this has never been an issue until last week. Oh. It's getting hotter and the mum was working from home. She had asked me the day before if I would help her on Friday to take the kiddos to the community pool, and I agreed. I also brought my swimsuit, not even thinking about it because it's been 6 months so I could swim with the kids and keep an eye on them. Everyone got changed there. Like I said, I wasn't even thinking about it when suddenly the 5-year-old said, "Ooh, Jessie wrote on herself she's gonna get in trouble," because they get in trouble if they do. Oh, I see where this is going already. I feel like this is a very conservative family. I never once got in trouble when I written myself. That's probably why I've ended up looking like the way I do now. So no. I've always had a fascination with tattoo and tattoo art, like as long as I can remember. I looked down and realised my tattoo. Now, it's nothing profane, it's just an anchor with a date underneath it to represent a special time in my life. Okay, so it's not even offensive, it's just an anchor with a date on it. So it's not like a penis or a naked lady or just anything that could be a bit obscure for a child to see. My boss, of course, overheard this, looked, but didn't say anything at first. From the look on her face, though, I knew we'd be talking later. Sure enough, after the kids went to bed that night, we had a long talk. She said I had purposely deceived her, that I should have been upfront and honest about the tattoo when asked about it. I tried to explain that I assumed the ad meant visible ones, and she said, well, clearly it's visible at the pool. Since they didn't have a pool, I never thought this would happen. I apologised profusely for it, and she said she would talk to her husband about the future of my employment. Oh, okay, so I can see two sides of this. One side of me is the tattoo enthusiast side that absolutely loves tattoos and believes that tattoos do not harm someone's performance. She's been working with this family for 6 months now, so she's clearly very good at her job. The family love her, so it's like, what's the issue at the end of the day? You know, like, she's been doing a great job. The tattoo clearly doesn't affect who she is and what she does and how good she is with children. But I'm not a professional person at all, but like the professional side of me sees it as she probably should have just said, hey, like I do have a tattoo, but then she wouldn't have got the job. She wouldn't have a chance to prove who she is. Oh, I don't know. What do you guys feel about this? Like, I'm getting weird vibes. I showed up to work today and things have been frosty. They left me alone with the kids, but barely said a word. I know they're conservative people. I thought so. So tattoos and extra piercings outside the standard 2 in the ear are a no-no for themselves and their kids, and I respect their beliefs. I feel bad. Should I have disclosed it? Am I the arse for not doing so? That's the thing, like they have different views about how someone should present themselves and all of that, but then should they project that onto people that they employ who are obviously very good at what they do? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of tricky. Because I'm that person that, like, I want to respect people and how they feel and like their views and their beliefs and whatever, as long as they're not being racist, homophobic, transphobic and all of that stuff, you know. There's like a limit for me. But it's like, it's just a tattoo, you know. Anyway, there's an update down here and it says, thank you all for your feedback. When they got home today and I put the kids to bed, we all sat down. I explained my side, including what the tattoo meant and that I assumed the ad meant visible tattoos only. However, I said that was no excuse. I apologised and said from the start I should have told them and been honest. They said they appreciated it. They had talked about it a lot this weekend and it was more than the tattoo. They were very, very happy with my work and would give me a good reference going forward along with 2 weeks pay, but they would have to let me go. They wouldn't include this in the reference, obviously, but they just felt they couldn't trust me. Overall, they said if I had just told them, it would have been fine as long as I kept it covered up. It was the fact that I never said anything and accepted the job. I feel so stupid and terrible. I really fucked up, but I'll be able to find a new job and I've learned. Oh, I don't know. Like, that feels like unfair dismissal. But then again, there is that part where she did lie and didn't, you know, say, hey, like, I do have this tattoo. I'm very, very conflicted. Very conflicted. There's a chance that she wouldn't have got employed. So she had a job for at least 6 months. That can go on her CV. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't know. Okay, this one is, am I the arsehole for telling a tattoo artist he was making me uncomfortable and leaving a bad review? First initial impression is, no, you're not the arsehole at all. Yesterday for my sister-in-law's birthday, my husband, her and I all got matching tattoos. It was pretty spontaneous, so unfortunately I wasn't dressed super appropriately to get a tattoo where I did. I was wearing a bodysuit and a long skirt, nothing revealing, but still not the best to get a tattoo on my thigh. I would say a bodysuit and a skirt is a very good outfit to wear while getting a tattoo because you're still covered up with a bodysuit because it goes, you know, around your noonie, and the skirt can kind of cover the rest of you up, if that makes sense. So I would say that's an okay outfit to wear. I would normally recommend like short leggings or shorts, or yeah, that's pretty much about it, or a skirt and then some like big pants, like underwear. I go last, and after learning where I wanted my tattoo, the artist immediately calls my husband into yelling loudly for him to come in because he's about to have his wife half naked. I wasn't. My skirt on the side I was getting my tattoo on was tucked into my bodysuit. It was definitely nothing inappropriate or nothing was showing. He kept making jokes about how he didn't trust himself and he was just being all around a little misogynistic. Ew, gross. Like I just said, the way she's dressed is perfectly fine for a thigh tattoo. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, getting a thigh tattoo does leave you a little bit exposed, but not anything crazy. So the fact that he's making disgusting jokes like that about someone that's got a thigh showing, ew, gross, so disgusting. Ugh. My husband didn't stop him because he knew I could handle it, and honestly, I like defending myself, especially when a man is being misogynistic. Okay, good girl. I told him to stop making jokes because he was making me uncomfortable. He apologised and then started making comments to my husband about how much of a hard ass I was, and I'm sure I kept him on his toes and made a pretty creepy joke about our sex life. Oh god, there is such a big line. I know with a lot of tattoo studios they do have like an adult humour to them. It's a bit of banter, it's a bit of fun. That's all okay in my book as long as everyone is consenting to the humour and the jokes. This is just the creepy side. This is past the line. This is not good at all. I once again told him that was really inappropriate and made me super uncomfortable, and he told me to lighten up and take a joke. Then made a comment about how since I had a tattoo on my arse, which was partially visible due to the position he was tattooing me in, he was surprised at how much of a prude I was being. Okay. Oh my god, I'm going to lose my actual shit right now. Just because someone has a tattoo in a placement that can be deemed as naughty doesn't mean they are a certain type of way. A tattoo artist themselves should know this. Please. Oh god, this is vile. I'm not a violent person, but it would take a lot for me to try and refrain myself from going off on this dude and giving him an education he clearly has been lacking his whole life. People like this should not be able or allowed to tattoo. Full stop. At this point, I decided to write a negative review about the artist himself. Good for you. I would have done the same thing because she clearly has spoken up to the tattoo artist. The tattoo artist is aware of his behaviour, so it shouldn't be a shock, it shouldn't be a surprise. It's not like she kept quiet and then was like, oh, I'm just going to write a really shitty review, which, you know, like sometimes that's okay as well, because a lot of people do find it hard to speak up. But in this situation, it's not even a surprise. Because I thought it was really rude that he kept making comments, and after I told him I was uncomfortable, well, he found my Instagram because I follow the tattoo shop. I love the shop in general, and told me it was really shitty of me to write a negative review when he was just making jokes, and that the review will negatively reflect the shop. How about you just don't be an arsehole? If someone says, hey, like, I don't feel comfortable with this humour, can we just like not? You stop straight away. And then if you carry on, any repercussions that you get after that, it's on you. Simple as that. I told him not to do actions where people will feel the need to call him out on their shop's Google reviews. Exactly. When I asked my friends their opinions, they told me I was harsh and leaving a review on the Google page was a little much when I should have talked to the shop manager. I don't believe that's the case. I mean, sure, maybe talking to the shop manager would have helped the situation a little bit, but people need to be aware of these shitty behaviours. I'd personally want to know if I was going to a tattoo artist that was being a dick and misogynistic and disgusting. I feel like people have the right to know. Am I the arsehole? Did I overreact? Just a little update, I had DM'd the owner on Instagram, who I have had a discussion with before, who has tattooed me multiple times about my experience and how he had gone out of his way to message me and berate me for leaving the review. And she read it and didn't respond. And then on their Instagram today, they posted how he had openings for walk-in tattoos. Unfortunately, I don't think talking to her instead of leaving a review would have been a better option. There you go. And that makes me sad that the shop owner is a woman and is standing for this shit and isn't taking any action against it. I obviously am not a tattoo artist. I don't know really the ins and outs of how a tattoo studio works, but I know if I run a tattoo studio and I had a complaint like this as a woman of one of my male tattoo artists being disgusting towards a female client, I would have serious words. Oh my god, the words that would come out of my mouth. Out the fucking door you go. Thank you, goodbye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out because then I have to clean the door. It's just vile. How can you ignore something like that? Okay, we've got another one here. Am I the arsehole for not getting a tattoo with my sisters and inheriting our grandma's money? What? Am I the arsehole for not getting a tattoo with my sisters and inheriting our grandma's money? Okay, I don't understand what's going on here, so I have no opinions. My grandma is super against tattoos. She says they don't look good on women. My two brothers have tattoos though, and that's fine with her. Oh god. But then again, if it's a grandma, she's probably kind of old school. Quite a few older people, not all obviously, but quite a few of the older generation do have this view that women should not get tattoos and stuff, so When she found out my older sister, there's 4 of us, had a tattoo, we still don't know who snitched. She took my sister out of her will. Oh, grandma's a savage. Holy cow, she is not playing with her opinions and views. That's... Oh. My sisters and I made plans for the 3 of us to get tattoos in solidarity with our sister. I said I was going to do it, but then I realised how dumb that was and decided not to do it. They went through with it though, and they were mad at me when they find out I didn't do it. My grandma took them off her will when she died. Oh my god, my 2 brothers and I inherited all her money and estates. My brothers and I gave our sisters a little bit of it, but they want us to split it equally. My sisters have been pressuring me, especially because I had said I was going to do that tattoo plan with them and then didn't do it. Am I the arsehole for not getting a tattoo with them? Also, will I be the arsehole if I don't split the inheritance equally with them? I already gave them some, but they want more. Oh my god, this is some family drama. I feel like I should be sipping on a cup of tea right now. Like, that is... I don't know. I feel like she's a little bit of an arsehole because she did say she was going to do something and then she didn't do something, but then it is a tattoo and it is, you know, a permanent thing. But did she not get the tattoo because she wanted the money to screw everyone over? Like, was this a plan that she had? Oh, Is she a dirty dog? Did she screw everyone over to get more money? Part of me is like, maybe she didn't think of all of this like plan and what have you. And she just kind of backed out. She didn't actually want the tattoo. And she thought it was kind of stupid. And that's fair. If she has that opinion, then there's no point in getting a tattoo, you know, scarring yourself for life for whatever reason. But like, the fact that the grandma is that savage and she knew that she would probably do this. Oh, there's something not right here. She's a little bit of an arsehole. I don't know. But then is she? Because she didn't want to get a tattoo. But then was she screwing over her siblings? I would love to know your thoughts on that one. That's a tricky one. Okay, I'm going to do one more. And this is, am I the arsehole for laughing at my girlfriend's tattoo? Oh, Christ. It depends. It really depends. Like, it might just be a joke tattoo, so then, like, it's probably there to be laughed at. But then, like, what is it? Why are you laughing? Oh, I feel like he might be an arsehole. Just, like, first reaction kind of thing. I know I'm a jerk, but hear me out. I'm not against tattoos, but if they are done, I do think they need to be professional. What does he mean by that? They need to be professional, like done by a professional or look professional? What the hell does a professional tattoo look like? Does he mean like it needs to be a smart tattoo? I'm so confused with this one. My girlfriend found a tattoo parlor that only charges $50 an hour, which I found extremely shady. I told her that it was shady, but she still went through. $50 an hour does seem kind of cheap, but that doesn't always mean that the tattoo artist is bad. I don't know. It just, $50 is kind of cheap. She tried to get a tattoo of the Latin quote, Veni, Vidi, Vici. Oh, what does that mean? Hang on, let me Google. Oh, so it basically means I came, I saw, I conquered. Okay, cool. Fair enough. But it didn't come up to her standards. Instead of cursive, it was a scraggly handwriting, and he misspelled Veni, however you say it. How do you manage that? She called me as soon as she realised the disaster. I didn't believe her when she showed me. My first response was to laugh. I didn't say I told you so, but this is definitely not my problem. I warned her. She then cried when I refused to help. But what can I do? We're broke college students, so am I the arsehole? Honestly, no. I believe he's not the arsehole. I would have had the exact same reaction if Tom come to me in this situation and was like, oh, hey, I found this tattoo artist who's really cheap. And there was a misspelling and the tattoo artist didn't think to check, or, you know, Tom didn't think to check. Like, I would have just... I would have laughed. I wouldn't have helped him either. I wouldn't even offer to help. I wouldn't be like, oh, yo, so like we should probably get this fixed. We should probably get this covered up. That's a him problem. I'm sorry. He made his bed. He can lay in it. Same with this girlfriend. She made her bed. She can lay in it. What do you expect the boyfriend to do? Get some sandpaper out and just start like scratching at your skin? Like, if you both don't have money, why are you going crying to your boyfriend to pay for it to fix it when he already told you? It's a bit fucking shady. That is such a you problem. I believe he's not an arsehole. Let me know if you have any different views or opinions on this one. Okay, so that's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on each of the posts that I read. How do you feel about them? And until my next video, I hope you guys all stay safe and well. And yeah, bye.